Barely. What are they using, like voicemail or something? No, like that's your actual voice. Oh, hmm. Morse code. It's not working. Bamcha, try joining through the phone or something. Morse code. Sí. Hello. No, it's probably the accent. That's why you think it's weird. No, that's Pamche, the very silly microphone. I was talking to the stream. Oh, and there is people shooting again. We'll deal with this. Oh yeah, I think I should speak more in streams, even though my accent is very, very silly. Some people say it's like Indian. I sound like an Indian. Yep. Alright, let's go to ACVC so people can join. Silly microphone. Anyways, Ima, what? What happened? And yeah, I think they can hear you in the stream. By the way, those who are listening, are you in the stream, Bamcha? Since I don't know is the music actually loud or not, or if there is even any music playing in the background, which I have. Like this, you can now. Can you listen to it now? So the stream is basically the. Alright, let's see if this works. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some food. So, yeah, I will be right back. I will put the camera in 5K. Don't block it if possible. So, I don't know, you can stand in front of it or something. And you remember this was going to be unblocked, so I will place it here and people can stand, I guess. I like a security camera, yeah. Wait, let me remove this. Then we place it here. Alright, so I'm gonna go get food. I will be AFK. Don't put anything bad in front of the camera or block it. Well, yeah, you can stand in front of it, I guess. Or 5K station can just fly up for no reason. I Yeah, I'll just. Oh, it stopped. I'll just place it here, in the middle of nowhere. Alright, there. I go FK now. Don't have an FK screen, so just look at the screen. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I'm back.
Hi.
Did you fix your microphone? Or like, why is there still the high pitch sound?
Nope.
Ay. Oh, that was. Oh yeah, Banchet, they can hear you. They can indeed hear you. Yeah, that was Banchet. Banchet sound effect. Uh, the arm. Fuck. The keyboard. What happens when I don't know. Wait, I can do something better.
Please don't.
Skibidi toilet.
No.
Mm. Wait, sorry. I no like. Oh, a hand just ran me. Ah, sorry. Is that who's this guy?
What? What?
Bamchel, why do you have like is that seriously your microphone doing that or
Turn off your voice changer, boy.
boy change up your voice changer? I
Turn off your damn voice changer, boy.
you ain't no cowboy. Lingangu. Don pollo audio.
Oh
Eh,
gosh, stop!
Yeah, that's why I had him muted earlier. I don't know what you did to your microphone, but you really beat at it with a hammer than throw into a pool.
You need to
Like
stop
YouTubers when
spamming
the
my
a new
chat.
iPhone releases and throws it through stairs.
No, he just put he he put his phone in the microwave.
Yeah, for 15 minutes.
The station is coming together, so that's good. My ship cannot turn all the way down. It's so annoying. Oh my gosh, I almost just touched the station.
You what?
Bro, band chat, I have a webcam mic and it's better than yours.
The Kinect. Oh wait, hello folks. Hi. Flask.
I have a
Okay.
5 below microphone, and it's better than yours.
And what you doing?
Um, idling in the event server.
Mm. We're in universe. And by the
Going
way,
to edit out
this
all
is
the
on
time
live,
it's broken.
on YouTube. If you don't mind,
Huh?
like I'm streaming right now.
Okay. What did you say?
That I am streaming
He's
right now.
streaming onto YouTube.
Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah, and the microphone can be heard. So yeah. Oh, well, I don't know.
I'm going to do some interior work for my ship. The zebra guy is here.
Teacher, hello, teacher. You up for Afghanistan fastware? No, yeah, I know, I know. Don't worry about it. Good content. Sitting still in 5K. Peak Astrocraft gameplay.
Are you blowing into your mic?
Oh, I'm blind. Sorry. Bam chat moment.
What is going on in the stream?
Wait, let me check. Yep.
Oh, I just realized I don't have LEDs on ship.
Mm. Yeah. By the way, game modes for future, like for PvP universe, were for future, right?
But
Like adding game modes to PvP universe is going to be a future thing, right? Or
yeah,
alright.
I would do it now. Um, I have experimented with game modes; they do work, but switching the event server between different modes is really, really painful because of the way the game handles the map and everything.
Mm,
Like for example, the Goss map where Goss is in the center and upscaled to something silly.
yeah,
Um, Ideally, that would just be a switch that you can flip in game and it'll change the map. But because of the strange way that the game handles basically everything,
yeah.
that does not work. So I have to switch it manually in Studio.
Also, like from studio
I've
and sending
been
like command to the server, or how does it work?
no, it's I just have to change it in Studio and then
Oh,
publish it.
mm,
Um,
yeah.
Everything gets set up when the server starts, and so changing the map mid 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 gameplay doesn't work.
What if it's like
It works
for
for anyone who joins afterwards, but
hmm. What if it's like from this day to this day, it's this map with this game mode, and the other week it's going to be this thingy with this game mode, and possibly being automated, so you need to do it manually.
um, I mean it could work. If it changes when the server starts before players join, then it would work fine, as long as the server is modified to accommodate map changes.
Yeah,
But
the moment every player is
and
left, the map changes.
like you can't do it when the players leave because the server only starts when players join.
Oh yeah.
So the trick is to just do everything before the players load in,
Hmm.
because you have about a second um, between, well, usually closer to 2 or 3. But in the best case scenario, the server only actually has about a second before a player starts loading everything in on their client.
Hmm.
So you have to make those changes in that time.
And will the
Workshop
code
actually does this.
um, will the code
Huh?
be able to handle it with the future code?
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh, all right.
Workshop already does this. I don't know if you've played Workshop,
No,
but
yeah, I
the
have tempted
editor
to play
and
Workshop, but like I am quite incompetent with logic. Like, yeah, I tried to build some planes, one very recently, but since I barely know anything of logic, so I couldn't make it work. Not like I
oh
finished
yeah,
it.
I remember that. Yeah,
I at least
I think
get
I saw that conversation, but didn't have time to respond to it.
mm, just trying to
But
get the propellers to spin. But yeah, I
yeah,
the only knowledge of logic I have is from the 30 minutes of pirated gameplay I have from Stormworks. So yeah,
if you're familiar with Stormworks logic, you're familiar with Workshop logic because it's inspired by Stormworks Asterisk.
yeah. But I can't take a tutorial from Stormworks and use it in Workshop. That's the bad thing.
You can to an extent, um,
To an extent.
but the components are pretty different.
Mm,
But with Workshop, it actually already does dynamic loading, where it changes the situation when the game starts.
mm,
The editor and the world are actually the same place. The
yeah.
only difference is when the editor starts, the server, the lobby tells the server that it needs to be an editor.
Mm,
And so it reconfigures itself. It removes a few things that are world exclusive. It adds a few things that are editor exclusive. It changes its settings, its modes for the editor, everything.
yeah.
And
One
then when the client joins, it doesn't realize that it was ever the world.
hmm. One thing I really like about Workshop is that you can actually set the time to your local time, and you can see your local time in game.
Yeah, I'm happy with the time controls, but I do want to turn that into like a proper environmental control panel rather than just the existing options at some point.
Yeah, like say like weather and stuff, or
Yeah,
hmm.
weather wouldn't work with the current game, but that's a problem for future me.
Yeah.
Workshop has Yeah, I just kind of saw people were here and I wasn't doing anything, so I'm here now.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking, so yeah.
Workshop has managed to fall into the same trap AC has somehow, where I want to add all kinds of stuff, but the game doesn't support it, which is fun.
Roblox engine moment.
It's not a Roblox engine moment. It's just the version of Workshop, which is what we're on right now,
Yeah.
just heavily updated, doesn't really support a lot of the things I want to do with it because it was kind of rushed out just to have something that works, which is
Mm.
fine. I mean, it does work rather well. It's just it's not very flexible, and the way things are set up makes it hard to.
But it can be rewritten, right? It's just not stuck and has to be done from scratch again.
It's not being done from scratch, well, mostly. So one of the issues is it has a similar issue to AC in that, like, say I wanted to add like targeting sensors like a radar or something so that you can make missiles that work once combat's around.
Yeah.
Um, one thing that requires is being able to look ahead at other players' vehicles and just seeing, like, I don't want to scan ahead for like an entire fighter jet and iterate through like 2,000 parts, right? Or 5,000 parts, actually, since that's the limit there.
Yeah.
I want to look ahead and just see, like, okay, there's a vehicle over there. It's this size. It has like this many parts, so and so. It has this like thermal signature, whatever. But with the way the game works currently, I cannot attach that data to like just an individual chunk of a vehicle.
Mm.
And that's the same issue AC has. Like the targeting system we have now is
Junky.
it's nasty behind the
Yeah.
scenes. It's awful. It works.
No, it
I
does
hate
work.
it.
It really does work. Yeah. The only bad thing is when a ship starts shaking a lot or it's glitching and it just goes crazy and starts shooting all over the place.
Yeah. Um, the guidance systems also kind of suck in AC right now for the automatic interception,
Hmm.
but that's actually partially intentional.
The interception?
Um, yeah, auto turrets.
Oh yeah, auto turret, yeah.
When you lock on something,
Yeah.
yeah, if you lock onto a fighter and you're moving, you may have noticed this before. If you're moving and it's not like towards or away from the fighter and it's like completely off axis,
Mm.
your turrets will basically never hit.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, true.
that's partially intentional and partially just an issue with the interception.
I mean, what they do is
It
kinda shake
doesn't.
the ship a bit, like press E and Q, and sometimes they hit with that, since
Yeah.
they can't correct in time.
But the reason for that is the interception does not account for the shooter's velocity correctly.
Yeah.
It only accounts for the target's velocity, which was originally intentional, and it was intended to like encourage turreted ships to stay still.
Mm.
It's like From the Depths has an accuracy system
Yeah.
based on stability, and stability changes based on like how much you're maneuvering.
Yeah.
So if you're very steady, your accuracy increases. If you're not, if you're maneuvering all the time, your accuracy decreases. It's
Mm.
a very bad version of that.
Yeah, I didn't
Um,
even notice it.
yeah,
But since pretty much every time I have shot down a fighter, it was standing still behind spawn, so yeah, I never really noticed it anyways.
yeah. In most cases, if you're stationary and attacking a fighter with auto turrets, it'll hit pretty reliably.
Hmm.
Ish.
Ish.
The latest interception algorithm is way too good, and I need to find ways to nerf it
No, yeah, I saw the
before it
videos. I
ever
saw
had
the
an
videos
exclusive.
before the update. Now of like a quad IC shooting down everything.
Yeah. Well, that's not footage from AC. That's footage from another project, but the algorithms are still usable across all of my projects.
Hmm.
Another star. Wait,
What?
very few people even go to the existing planets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, hello, Anju. There is no sound effects for people joining, and suddenly the VCs a lot of people. Uh,
if you have streamer mode on, that's why it turns off voice chat effects.
oh yeah.
By bombs is just gonna be like exploding stuff, or
I mean, I
because I
can
know it's
shove.
not gravity drop bombs.
No, it's like physics. Like it drops. Like you're going in that
It's
direction and
just
the
a
bombs face them that direction. Yeah.
it's just a projectile that inherits the velocity of the ship it came from.
Yeah.
So it's like dropping a landmine in space.
It's
Yep.
basically like a
Just like
singular
dropping
autocannon
bombs
bullet
in
that
space.
does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, did I send that in ISF? I did.
Do they still have stupid big damage in event server, or are they the same in as universe now?
I think they're the same as universe. I don't actually remember. Last time I went through and updated everything, I made sure that the module values were all the same for everything except land map.
Hmm.
Because land map has its own set of balancing something or other.
I will shoot you both. All right. Now let me break right now. I'm there. Ah, I missed. Wait, the skill
I'd still
issue on
sometimes
my
have to
part.
remind myself that land map actually exists.
Yeah, land map is not in its prime anymore.
Shoot it at me, Jet.
Yeah. Here,
I
boom.
could probably put it back on the main menu now
Oh
that
my
it's
gosh.
actually up to date, but it's not
Yeah.
really.
My ship is screwed.
I don't know what to do with it.
I mean, you can just leave it there until people want it, like yearn for the land map again.
Yeah.
When I was an
I mean, I'm
Astrocraft
not gonna get
player,
rid of
I
it.
yearned for the land map.
Yeah.
But the
I'm not
bombs
gonna
aren't
get rid of it
tracking,
or
right?
anything.
The
What?
bombs just go in one direction and they stop if they get hit. If they hit something.
Yeah, they spawn outside of the bomb bay, and then they just travel along with the velocity you had when you spawned it.
Yeah. So that should be easy to avoid.
It's very easy to avoid if you know it's coming.
No, it is really,
It's
really
also
easy.
very hard to.
It like
Yeah.
some people say that bombers are overpowered. Well, but they really aren't. Like it's actually agonizing to aim them. Especially.
Unless you're a really big ship, you just have to move a little bit and it'll be out of your way.
Pretty much. Against fighters and like other small craft, you're not really gonna do much with the bomb. But against like bigger ships, which is
You
what it's
see?
meant.
Yeah, and the bad thing is when the bombs just clip into your ship and they just explode inside your ship.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you know who has free alts in game.
Do you know what else has to mention?
Oh god. I mean, if they're all for 5k, it's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, with bombs, like even a big ship, even if you're just passively maneuvering and not trying to like actively avoid a bomb,
Hmm.
they'll miss pretty regularly.
Yeah,
It's very hard to actually score a hit on a non-cooperative target.
it's even more if it's a laggy server.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
So yeah,
because at that point, not only do you have to lead it, you also have to just kind of hope that the ship
Hopefully there's no
will
bomb spam.
yeah.
Spam.
The only
they'll just
thing
like
is
kind of
when a
teleport
ship is
into the spot you need it
stationary
to
and
be.
you come flying from like 20k shots per second and you just fling like 1,000 bombs towards it. That's the only
Yeah,
case where it
I
will
mean
be
that
overpowered. But yeah,
the reload time right now is just for the purpose of making testing a bit easier. It will not be 3 seconds when it comes out.
5 seconds, 6.
Probably closer to 10 or 20.
Oh damn,
Okay.
make it 7.
I mean, you'll take 20 seconds to wrap back around anyway, so.
Yeah,
I think it
Yeah.
would be useful if we got like an audio cue when it was ready to fire again, or a visual cue.
TF2 medikit sound effect.
Just like an indicator on the existing sort of thing at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah, that's one of the things that's still left to do on bombs is just figure out how to show like their state. It's the same with cannons.
Now make everyone's
to a
lives
lesser extent.
miserable and add ammo to autocannons.
No.
No.
No. Do not add resources to the game that doesn't have resources. That specifically made to not have resources.
I mean, you can add resources. It's just gonna be more, I guess, like a roleplay thing. Like if you're mining an asteroid, it doesn't count towards anything. You're just breaking shit.
Yeah. I mean, you can already do that in Asteroid Base. You can just grab a ship and shoot a laser at it, and yippee, roleplay.
Yeah, technically.
If you were role playing breaking an asteroid, it would wouldn't be much fun, wouldn't it?
It's for the people who want to mine roleplay or something. I don't know. That's why
Mining
it's a bunch
roleplay.
of mining roleplay.
Holy shit, is that mega miners?
Resources like ammo or even like fuel to an extent has been discussed, but the problem
It's
is
a bad
in a
idea.
game where you can. It's not necessarily a bad idea.
But not
It's
for
just in a
this game.
game where you
It doesn't
can.
fit it.
In a game where you can just freely respawn, like Astrocraft, where the state of your ship does not actually matter, resources are kind of redundant because there's no incentive to actually go back and, like, for example, rearm at a station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just respawn.
It's like plain crazy fuel. Like there is an option to not limit it, but no one does that.
Yeah, like in what was it? Like, there was a discussion the other day about bombs and about how like um some of the PvP players were involved and they're talking about like if you see a bomber, like you should just spawn like a flagship or something.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why not just put turrets
No,
on a
because
normal world
PvP
so you're
players
covered
just
against that?
PvP players just want a lot of armor and lasers. That's it, and maybe some what's it called, uh, agility, and that's about it.
The
Yeah,
can the
but
bomb
it's
damage
mostly
the ship that launched it?
Nope,
no,
but
but it's
if it
mostly just
what
the attitude of like just respawn with whatever other ship immediately before even dying is just like, really?
yeah.
That's where we're at?
Yeah,
be a
there
coward.
is the people that really care about PvP are really. Oh, I don't want to get killed, and I need to kill everything in the moment leave safe zone. And when I mean everything is everything, not even play around with it. Just kill death. I am better than you.
Pretty much.
Like I know where
Compact
the
a
feeling
meta brick
of
into one by one.
what
Compact a meta brick into a one by one.
one by one Lego brick. Anyways,
You?
Yes.
no, but like I
I
mean,
squat
I
from that sentence.
I do know the feeling of wanting to. Yeah, I want to kill this ship in particular. Why? No reason. But like there is sometimes where it's a bit exaggerated, where you are like just chilling or waiting for someone outside safe zone, and it's just boom, killed, and another one to the list, and that's quite
Yeah.
annoying in my opinion. Because of course you're going to shoot someone, but not don't shoot everyone. Select which one are you going to kill.
I'm not entirely sold on the idea of like locking parts of the game behind PvP anymore. Like the safe zone as is, like the only thing you're missing outside of the safe zone is just some planets that are
Yeah,
sometimes interesting to fly around and park on.
yeah,
But I'm starting to lean towards the idea of like toggling combat because
Um,
I was
more
about to.
often than not, anyone actually wanting to engage in combat will just have combat on. And if they don't have it on when they get shot at, if they want to fight, they'll turn it on, so it works. And anyone who doesn't want to engage in combat, like why would they want to be shot?
That's how it worked in space construction, right?
Yep.
were there any
Probably
issues
still
in that
keeping.
with
Oh yeah,
init?
there's plenty, but
I mean, I personally prefer the idea of safe zones, like with the current ones that are bubbled. But like, I can see the issues with it.
yeah, I liked the idea of safe zones a while ago, and I still do. I think like I'd still maintain safe zones
Oh
around
yeah,
like the stations, just so that people can't shoot in them because that's annoying.
and they can
But
be destroyed.
I think PvP should be optional because it's just kind of annoying.
I mean, the thing
Most of the like
is that
PvP quote unquote gameplay is just ganking ships that are just out there unarmed.
yeah.
At least that's what it used to be, and it nearly killed the game
Mm.
repeatedly.
I mean, what could
A
fix
big
PvP for a bit? It will be like, like more weapons and adding game modes to PvP servers so they can entertain themselves in there. So it's like they like their
PvP
own.
in universe is always like a meta brick versus a little tiny fighter who's trying to go to another planet.
Yeah, and that's why we make the meta bricks fight another meta bricks in PvP server. And if someone wants to go to PvP, they go to the PvP server to do PvP or racing, or racing can get its own server. There is plenty of space in
I
the
don't want
main.
to maintain more servers.
Yeah, the racing server was already discussed. It's not gonna get its own server.
I mean, it's kinda like one of the things that I notice is that wherever there's like an event or something, like before the event, is like PvP server is completely empty. There is no one. But the moment there is an event, there is always someone racing, and the chat gets filled with lap times, which it can
Yeah.
be very inconvenient if you're trying to organize something and there's just someone did lap time in this time.
Yes, but I'm not going to maintain an entirely separate server just for that reason.
Yeah.
This is the event server, not the.
Could-
It's still listed as PvP in a few places.
Yeah.
But
Could we
going
not
forward,
move the
this
track
is
time
the
somewhere
event
else?
server.
No,
At the
Isn't
bottom of
there
the
with
screen or something?
no.
That's possible, yeah. But
Or just
for now, chat's
disable
the
it.
most convenient.
Yeah, or just like a setting where you can just toggle off the lap times, so it's just the normal chat.
I think it would just be easier to like move it to the bottom of the screen, the corner.
What?
Not even the last. I'm pretty sure there was a whoever organizes events. I think they have a setting to disable spawning HSRL tracks.
Oh, you can do that?
I do. Yep.
Is it? Yeah. Okay.
How do you do that? Like, is there like a command you can press, or?
It's only available to people with the event host permission, which technically isn't released yet because no one has it. But there's a control panel where you can change various settings of the event server.
Oh.
I guess you just give
The
it to
hope-
whoever hosts an event.
Yeah. The hope was originally to have that you could change the map with it, like for the Goss map.
Hmm.
But in trying to make that work, I discovered all the fun issues with trying to change the map mid-run.
Yeah.
It doesn't work very well.
Hmm.
So I removed the map changer and just kept in a few of the settings that are changeable.
Yeah, one side of the planet has the new asteroid base, and the other one has the old one.
So we're bored now, phase.
Yeah, now this part of the live stream is just racing
Racing.
and flying
Flying
things.
around a bit.
It's like when you're playing Minecraft and you start hopping around on the
Yeah,
block
around
to
the chest.
reach someone.
When you're playing with someone, you're just hopping around in the base.
I'm about to crash. Oh!
What?
Heliotine gun. gunship.
The weather in areas is nice today.
Thought we
Yikes!
mentioned we lowered
Ario's
the-
weather is harsh today.
I think I did. Let me know if this is all right. Oh shit, you're already done? Damn. Okay.
What?
I've been building it all day. I had
Let
um,
me.
I had a sudden inspirational rush and took advantage of it.
All right. Let me toss this in real quick and check out if it's good.
The what?
It should be. I don't think it wouldn't.
The what? The what?
I made
That's
a
not
little
easy.
Arcturus store for Arios.
You made a what? A store?
Yeah, I've loaded it.
Oh
in
my
on
gosh!
dev
Almost
as
flew
well.
into me.
You're going slow on a racetrack. I don't know what you expect.
I'm in the helicopter.
Right, transfer to it.
Helicopter, helicopter.
Your friends in the group chat keep spamming random BS and it fills your screen with unwanted messages. What?
1 second.
1 minute 14 seconds in the gunship.
In what track? Oh, Rod Canyon. Okay. I mean,
That's
hey,
a
you're on
barrage
par with
time.
the old. You're on par with the old ones or the old times.
Wait, were there? At
Yeah,
what point were
Alice-
people doing 1 minute, like 1 minute around Canyon?
Back when it was first introduced, people had no idea like how to fly, so they just went around. I think the average times like they ranged from either 45 seconds to a minute.
Oh, I was just flying around
That's
in the helicopter.
terrifying.
I didn't really care about time.
Yeah, I think at the time Nioki held the record, and that record was like 40 seconds or something. If
What
I
was
look
the
at
record when I showed up? Wasn't it like 33?
33.33, and then you
Yeah.
went on rails, and then Ski got pissed.
Yeah, I remember that part.
I remember it because I was like, wow, no one's gonna beat that for a bit. For a bit.
It did take a little while.
It did take one
I
Viper.
remember, like, Ruins came out, and that was such a fun track to compete on because like the top times were trading like almost daily,
Mhm.
and then it turned out that C was cheating the whole time, and it just kind of killed it for me.
Yeah, pretty much.
How do you manage that?
Their ship was like I don't remember how far it was over the acceleration limit. Like the HSRL regulations are 3 seconds to 1,000.
Oh,
And then I think
And
his
C's
was
ship,
2.4.
yeah, 2.4.
God, I have to scroll far for this. Who did edit
Which
this
is
one?
about, yeah, it's about like 25% over the acceleration limit.
Edits in March, February. Who is? Oh, that's Lightning. Okay.
Let me try doing the track in this wide thing. The Resolute, the Vardio thing.
Oh,
Trying to take
No,
a plane
Barstow.
around the track, but I keep hitting the walls.
Barsha made a racer. It is not legal, nor is it a racer, but they made a racer.
The I Appear or whatever it's called.
No, not the new one. It was their Arbalest, one of their variants.
The Arbalest R,
Yeah.
the red one.
You know,
Yeah.
the one that's Corsa Red and they lock behind a loyalty program.
Oh. Mm-mm.
It's Corsa Red. It's just a Ferrari shit. Both in philosophy and in aesthetic.
Do they sell edible? Not no, no, not edible. Editable ships, Vardio?
Typically, I think they do. The only reason
Hey.
why I
I'm
don't
unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with like editing your ships, but can you not make your Arbalest just red in editing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
back.
crazy.
I went to go throw out the washing machine. Not
Throw
throw
out the
out.
washing machine.
Not throw out. Pull out like the the things like
Take
the
out.
dish. Do the dishes in short words. And translating
Only
it
reason why I
literally
have
from Spanish. What?
I
yeah,
just say
no.
take out the dishes.
Yeah, take out dishes. Yeah.
Why not?
No. I just translated it literally from Spanish.
What's going on? What's everyone up to?
What?
In the event server suffering.
Yeah, doing live stream, or we were doing live stream. We're just racing now, I think.
I mean, the live stream is technically still on, but there is like 4 people watching it.
I'm waiting for my
Well,
strongest kill.
you had like one viewer earlier, so
Yeah.
be very happy.
Oh yeah, I am happy.
You're famous.
I am famous like the French gun.
I hate ships that like don't have the landing gear.
Landing gear.
Oh no, the I think the Resolute did get landing gear, but but like I didn't pay for the version with the landing gear, so I never got it.
You
Wait.
have to pay to land.
Yeah, or
I don't know.
I just have to land on the little wingtips or whatever. I hate when ships do that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Wait.
Our ships are kind of honest. We just don't give you landing gear because you're not supposed to have landing gear.
I especially hate ships where you have to like land on the engines, like the Prometheus from Prometheus.
You can just tell a lore. You can just tell lore to the ship and say, "Oh yeah, you can land on the engines. It's good. It's actually good to land on them."
I like
Earlier
the
versions encouraged to save storage space.
I like the Valkyrie SSTO from Avatar.
Yeah.
The actually looks feasible.
Wait.
No way, you
And
can't
the
have times anymore. That's bullshit.
Huh?
Oh, that's the end. Okay, I went through the.
No,
trailer.
Google got rid of the old HSRL saves. That's unfortunate. That's fine. It's whatever.
Wait, it got rid of what?
What's it called? The Google sites got rid of my old HSRL site saves, so I can't even go back to the 33.33 time.
What about the Wayback Machine?
Oh. Did it
I
not
don't
tell
know.
you when it did that?
It did not tell me when it did that, but you know what? It's fine. I don't. I could care less.
what is kind on
How nice of them.
Oh, we're
Thanks,
flying
Google.
the honeybee through the
Wait.
I'm hitting every single wall. I'd be dead by now.
Kion, do you still have the
What does
horse?
it merge with earlier versions? What does that
Huh?
mean?
Do you still have the horse?
Kion, you kind of sound like Master Chief.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment.
They put the Master Chief in the shoulder.
Why is the honeybee isn't bad for racing, except for the fact that it likes to bump into the walls.
That's my fault. I'm not good at this.
I don't think the honeybee was made for racing, was it? It's just like a
That's
little.
yeah.
It's like the Hades from Heliodine version for Arcturus,
It's just a little.
except that it's horrible at doing what the Hades does.
Wait, let me get a car on it. Let me get in a car.
46 seconds, so good.
You're on par.
On the car.
You want to shoot like
The one Eggy gave me. Dang it. Dang it.
All right,
41 seconds. Great.
Crazy? I was crazy
My
once.
right engine. Oh my gosh. Don't start.
No, you don't
No,
start it.
Gogo mentioned earlier that like it'd be cool if the HSRL tracks would be drivable, and you could actually probably put like a road section through
I
like
put the
Tulsan or something.
hermit. I put the hermit on Rod Canyon,
Yeah, I could
and
probably
I
put
tried to
one.
drive. Not the greatest. It's like driving on.
The hell I could do
Dropping
Oh
on
yeah, the
roads.
ice map. I don't know how it was named. You can probably drive on that. There is no change of elevation.
You can drive on it, but
You
you'll just
can, but it's miserable.
yeah.
Why? I didn't try it, but why?
It's like
It's the road
Fine,
is ice.
you stop to think if you could, but didn't stop to think if you should.
Mm.
Oh, I see map. Oh, that's a big map. Damn. Oh, never mind.
The second biggest one, I think.
I wonder if anything's ever gonna happen with HRL.
And what? Oh, sorry.
The
HRL. Huh?
the road racing league.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, have they done anything other than make Monza or?
They didn't even do that.
They
There's a
didn't
race
say that.
being scheduled though.
For when?
August?
Why so far ahead?
I don't know.
Also, did you guys see the
Okay.
F1 movie?
Haven't
Not
yet.
yet.
Mm.
Oh, I had the opportunity to go to see F1, but I didn't because I'm insufferable and I wanted to go. I attended an event in Roblox.
What?
Life
What?
is Roblox.
Why?
Yeah, they just don't understand the grind.
The Roblox space game grind.
Don't miss out on
Uh,
doing things in real life for the sake of Roblox. Roblox is silly
you don't,
and
I
can
don't think
wait.
you understand. You don't
You need
understand the
every
grind
day.
either, buddy.
uh,
I need the grind.
the grind set.
Can you imagine?
Guys grind set when the live grind set comes by. It's
Can you imagine 40 years into the future you're regretting something because you missed out on it because of what Roblox?
Roblox.
Okay,
Roblox.
I'm
Roblox.
jumping because I was playing Roblox.
Yeah, I didn't attend
Your
one of my dad's cousin's funeral
Please
because
stop
I
mocking
needed
me.
to do Milsim Roblox.
That's
What?
If
Stop
you miss it
mocking me.
because of Milton, that's even worse.
yeah. I sentence you to 5 hours of Adopt Me gameplay.
I love Adopt Me.
Grow a garden.
I love Grog right.
I sentence you to
Um,
touching grass.
No, don't do that. I can touch digital grass in Grow Garden, but don't make me
Go
touch
grow
the
a garden in
keyboard.
real life.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now I see
Right.
why it was Massachusetts to drive in the ice road. It's ice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Arcturus shop all environment blowtorch. How expensive is like a vital ship right now? Like a random one?
The most expensive one was $2,000 or credits.
Oh yeah. No. What about the one that was paid by Domino's?
2,000 space dollars.
Astro coins.
Technically,
You
the
can
most expensive one did cost a Dominus. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
you can
DGI
buy a
Domino's.
Tegu you can buy a Tegu from Arcturus for the price of 25 blowtorches, according to the Arcturus shop.
Yeah, credit value is funny.
Either the Tegu is very cheap or these blowtorches are very expensive.
Well, it's all environment.
How many
I can't
vacuum
really get
cleaners will
the
it take?
Arcturus does mining, so I'd imagine Arcturus equipment is fantastic. Now, from what I've seen of the Tegu and its durability and its reliability in any situation more exciting than standing still, I think the Tegu is just fitting for the price. Smiley face.
It's a special lad.
It's a cutie. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be in one in a combat zone.
The Tegu is framed in the store.
The old one is.
I'm actually trying to find a place to put the Arcturus store, but it's a bit large.
What?
We'll say that.
Has anyone ever
Do
made
you
like a
want me to try
combat
and shrink it
viable?
for you?
A combat
Yeah,
what?
I can
Combat
shrink
what?
it a bit.
What?
Has anyone
I
made
like
a
the idea
combat
of the
viable
data
Tegu?
cartridges.
I know Rev tried to make one.
Rev tried to make one, but he didn't actually edit the existing one. He just kind of
He
made a
Based off of-
copy of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's the toy goo. How much?
I
how
mean,
much
there is
how much
some
does the
ships
toy
that
goo
is
cost?
better to just remake it than to actually try to edit it. Like there is this Hades ship like called the Philion. Like that thing is impossible to make it PvP capable. Like when I mean it's borderline impossible. It's masochism to try to move that. There is so many intersections. You will see intersections that shouldn't be possible but are.
How much is
Yeah,
the toy goo,
I agree.
Kion?
It's
Oh,
not for sale yet.
with fighters, it's not as bad in terms of
I
intersections
almost
because
called
they're
you
fighters.
Arcturus.
No, but it wasn't like a fighter. It was like I don't know what's the name of it, but like slightly
I
bigger
don't know
than
which one
fighter,
this
but
is,
slightly smaller than
but it's
corvette.
framed. Hermit, Mantis, Honeybee. Why the Tegu isn't... The Mantis, the Honeybee, and the Hermit. Those are the three vehicles you want to, like...
Those are the
show
three most
to-
sold ones, believe it or not. The Mantis is the most popular vehicle we sell. But I can't express enough in relation to the Tegu, at least the first one. It was made before PvP even existed. So
Yeah.
so yeah. The remake's quite nice though, I find. Or at least sort of tested so far.
We could replace the starter ship, honestly. It is barely functional by now.
I mean,
Yeah, they
If-
could have, yeah.
I mean,
If one
it's
of the
not
honeybees
right up
rolls...
Disruptor's role.
If one of the
or,
honeybees
what's
roles
that?
is to search for threats to the work fleet, I don't know if it'll ever come back with that data. Because, sure, its cross section is small, but like,
It's
oh,
fast.
it's so easy. It's so easy to destroy.
I mean,
Just have to evade.
my opinion on the
2
starter ship
seconds.
is that it should be moved away from spawn. Like not in like when you spawn and the first thing you see is spawn starter ship. Like a bit more far away. Like that you actually have to find it.
I can't get into the canopy because it's... What is
disagree.
going on? Jad, can
I
you
can
get off the
open
ship?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Angel, get off the ship! I
Get
can't
out!
get in!
My bad, my bad.
Get in the trunk.
Okay. No! Stop!
Get out of the
The
way.
point of the starter ship is to show players what you can do with ships more than anything. I think moving it away would be like actively harmful to
No, I don't
new
think
players
so.
more than anything.
No, I don't think so. New players, like, have you seen what new players do with the starter ship? They
Yes.
they go
fight.
walk up to it, spawn it, fly around, trying to figure out the controls, which ends up in them flying into Gauss. Then they leave. And those who play around with the starter ship a bit more claim that they have been in a starter ship, then they don't play the game again. In my
Problem is,
opinion,
Jad, if there is no starter
Oh my
ship
gosh,
that they can use, they
police
just
car.
spawn in for the first time and there's
know the
nothing for them
reference
to
image
do
for that.
apart from look at chips.
I mean, yeah, that's why I didn't say to remove it. Just make it a bit more far away. It's like just so it's a bit you actually gotta find it first.
Sorry.
And in
If they don't know that it's there, why would they be looking for it?
I mean, they will be flying around in spawn, but then like they will eventually have to pick out and see, oh, what's this?
I mean, I guess, but
Like not like I
most players
mean,
don't even
you
notice
know
until it's
those
nighttime.
little platforms that are outside of spawn. Wait, hello, my internet died.
Discord.
Yeah, my internet
The
died.
Discord just
Yeah,
Discord did some.
Yeah, it was like
Discord.
a yellow thingy that appears on everyone's names.
Yeah, it like disconnected for like it did the disconnecting sound and it said authenticated and I joined right back.
Yeah, same.
What is up with the canopy on this thing? I pressed numpad 8 or like whatever the key is like 20 times and then like 30 minutes later it opens.
Are you
2 to 5
angry?
business days.
Like what is this either a crazy case of lag or
On gear, because landing gear messes up motors a bit sometimes. There you go.
what's the trunk one? 2. All right.
Open the door.
I wanted to,
Kalios, or however you say it, Kaleo, the new corporation. Their ship has a coffin-shaped trunk.
Yeah,
I did see that.
you
Very,
can sit on
very,
it.
very useful, might I say. I've already hidden 3 whole bodies in there.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
went
there.
onto SC so I could remake the tools, and I got flashbanged by the repair tool, as you do.
Get in,
Repair tool?
get in, get in. What's your problem? Get in. Mid-side long run.
The starter ship, I don't think moving it away would help because it's a shipbuilding game and people don't really have anything to look at. Most
Mi-
people don't even realize you can build ships in
My
the game
honeybee.
oh
until
yeah,
they
My
that's
ask
honeybee
why.
is
what the game is.
my honeybee
I
is
mean, yeah, I can see the
leaving.
point for that. So yeah, I don't know
I
then.
want a refund, Kion. Look, my honeybee is leaving me.
Refunds. And that wasn't paid for anyway. It was given
Oh
to
yeah,
you as an
and
employee.
oh yeah,
so
small
it should
question,
count.
small question.
Just give me money. Give
Will
me 50 credits.
besides the
Alright,
starting thingy that shows like, hey, you're a new player, you should go check out the editor or something. Like, will there be like an actual tutorial, like in game, and not just people searching them tutorials in Google?
Yeah, make like a plain crazy type tutorial, man. Tell them how to make like a 500 part ship.
No, just like make a base.
Doing a tutorial where it like actively guides you through building a ship would be really tricky with how F3X works at the moment,
I
and
mean,
with any building tool really, because it's kind of finicky to build in 3D.
Make them like go through an animation that tells them what each of the parts do.
or just like
I mean,
not just
that
like
I
an
can figure out
actual
really speaking,
3D
but
tutorial, just like a book you can click and like a button you can click and tutorial. How does this work? This works like this. This works like that. You can connect them with the F tool and save it in projects and make a blueprint. Then go to universe and fly it around.
oh yeah,
Angel,
something like that. Yeah,
Like just
Angel,
like
when
a
do you
UI
guys
that pops
join up?
out with
That's
all of
just
things.
dropped into your inventory. It'd be a
And a
pretty good
PvP guide for it too. Like just to make. Oh yeah, lasers, if big, they do damage. If they are small, they do less damage. Big blocks equals big health. Something like that.
Oh, what is this? Who's owning this right here? I can see the reactor through the glass.
Before
Shut up,
GK6
think
or not,
about it.
you're getting
Asphalt
updates.
ergonomy.
I don't know about like a PvP specific part of the guide or
I
wiki
can
or
see
in
the
game
I
guide or
mean,
reactor.
whatever it ends
the
up being like, but
the PvP part will be kinda optional, but like just a normal tutorial with like, yeah, like saying, oh yeah, you can connect stuff like this. You can place the reactor on the gyro and save it. And the tutorial
yeah.
will be like a later thing if you have spare time to add it, which
Oh my
is
gosh, how
yeah.
do I get out? Why do you have a
Something like that
canopy?
already kind of exists to an extent. There is in-game documentation in both the new version of Workshop and AC
Now look,
Future.
Mm.
looking behind that ship is like a ton of engines.
But I don't want to do too much on like PvP documentation just yet because the mechanics there are subject to change
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah,
very
yeah. I
different
get the
compared to
point.
what we have now.
Yeah.
Is this like smart glass or something? Why can I not see from the outside, but I can see on the inside?
The current state of
What's that?
what?
This must be smart glass too. Oh my
Yeah.
god. That's nice. Magic glass. Sell the invention for like 500 credits.
The current state
500.
of PvP that is in this version of AC is a disaster.
Yeah, I agree.
What's wrong with it?
I mean, I don't think it should be like
What isn't?
like fully changed. Like spin-offs will be still be there, but like yeah, it needs a change. It really needs a change, in my opinion.
I think it should change completely. I'm not a fan of ships turning as fast as fighters.
And spinals and turrets will always exist because those are just layouts. Those are design choices more than anything. But the
Yeah.
way combat works right now is just bad.
I'm going to set my ship down on this other ship. Everyone's under the shadow.
Well, you know, it would be really stupid if you made the lasers burst instead of just continuous fire.
That will be just like a different weapon or like a how's it called, like a
Pretty
setting.
much, yeah.
The interior of my ship is the femur breaker.
In an ideal world, lasers in their current form just wouldn't exist at all. They're not very fun weapons. They don't add a lot of interest. They're just DPS beams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just
They
how
look
it is.
cool.
Doesn't have to stay that way, and it won't.
I mean, they could be made like like an overheat mechanic or something like that, where you need to cool them down.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Like you can fire them
Yeah,
for a
I mean,
bit, but they need yeah.
Literally anything more interesting than generic DPS beam is perfectly fine.
So, anything other than shooting?
But that will require more weapons because if if it's on a cooldown, it needs something that you can also shoot it, even if it's just I don't know,
Yeah.
something.
So, guns, lasers, bombs, missiles. That's like the main four like types of weapons that you could apply here. What else could you do?
Flares.
Giant
Missiles
knives.
probably not. No, there won't be melee.
Oh, melee! No, please don't add melee.
Oh.
Please don't.
No melee.
How?
Yeah,
What
there's
would you
no
even
melee.
do with that? What would you even do with that?
Oh no, like you
Put
can
a
already
giant-
you already have melee in Astrocraft. You can just grab an HSRL ship and just ram it at a more billion kilometers per hour, and you can fling the other ship. That's pretty much melee.
Put a giant combat knife on the front of your ship, and then like do or a sword and do like a duel.
I mean, you can do that already, but it just doesn't deal damage. It just pushes people around.
But what would you add, like for
Have
more
a frigate
weapons?
with a bottle cap front.
Aside from the bombs, there's what would you add other than well, what would you add?
The cannons.
There's a few ideas.
The cannons.
Cannons?
It's like an auto cannon,
Yeah,
but
cannons are already
bigger. They make
Yeah.
more damage. It's like tunk, tunk, or something.
Yeah, there would have to be a cooldown on it too, right? Like between shots.
Yeah, and
That is what a reload time is.
yeah, and pull out like a TF2 and just remove random crits.
Well, the actual reality of PvP is you can't change it without making any sort of group mad at an aspect that you've changed.
I mean, some people
So-
just get mad because their ships won't be the best of the best.
I don't actually care if
Electronic
people get
jammers
mad
and
about the
make their whole
changes. To be
screen go
honest.
black for like 5 seconds.
Any change ever to anything will make people mad. That's just how
I mean,
it is.
or you
So
can
I've
just
stopped caring.
do it.
If
Yeah.
people want to give useful feedback in response to a change, I will happily discuss it with them. If they're just gonna get upset that it's a change, they're not worth listening to. Even if they do have actual useful feedback hidden behind that initial outrage, if they're not going to share it without me having to pull teeth to get it, I don't care.
Are you saying that like people might get angry if bombs are added, or just any update in general?
Any change whatsoever. If bombs end up being useful and make small ships effective against large, people are gonna complain. If they're not useful, people are gonna complain. If large
Sounds like
ships
a
are able to
sounds like a
use them,
really big
people are gonna
skill issue.
complain.
I think the solution is that people are going to complain.
Yep.
If they're gonna complain about small ships being able to like stand up to big ships, that's just a massive skill issue.
You
Yes,
just put
already
like a
obviously,
turret on.
but
Just put a turret on it. No big deal.
the point is that people will complain about literally any change. Even if it is objectively good, someone will find a way to be upset with it. So
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning, I didn't
Astrocraft
like
gives
the
5,000
if
Robux to
people
everyone.
if people are willing to give like useful feedback, if they're willing to have a productive discussion about like their feelings on an update, that's great. It makes the game better. If they're not, sucks.
Astrocraft gives out 5,000 Robux to everybody.
No.
It's
No.
just a 787 here. Just straight up.
I mean, that could be like donate for donating to the game, but I don't know.
Oh, it's a very
You
good
get
with
you donate
million
5
tier.
Robux, you get the pigeon mesh, and that's it.
Naji, you get some Astro coins, whatever the fuck they're called.
The Astro coin.
Did I hear back from Toronto? Yeah, I got rejected.
Damn.
Tragic.
UOT? What is UOT? Oh,
University of Toronto.
yeah. I didn't hear the first part, and I was just wondering. I got rejected from Toronto. They don't want me as a citizen there.
I mean, I'd happily oblige if I just got deported from Toronto.
Hmm.
So where is another concern, but like I would Toronto's kind of my last choice of cities.
I've been in this chair like all day. I need to go out and move. Go in state. No. Imagine having a job.
I'm going to
Oh,
go leave soon, which will be a
Helvetica. Helvetica new.
I'm unemployed.
I love Helvetica. Ooh.
Unemployment. I love being under the age of employment. Rah.
We're going to be talking about
Age of
one of
employment.
an Astrocraft player's biggest fear. A job.
Actually, I shouldn't even race with this. It's 10 times the size of an actual racer.
I don't know. I haven't had
Oh
shift
my gosh.
assignment in a couple of weeks. I might have to.
Get your ship out of the way. We're trying to jump on the board or whatever. I think it's called that. Forte.
You know, corporations are funny. Like you can literally sell anything if you're at least decent enough.
I mean, there was a time where they sold like UNSC generals in a jar.
That one, I think, yes, is a decent bit. That was from Sanctus, right?
Yeah.
I feel like interstellar shipping has
Yeah.
been selling the same things, but with more cargo crates or smaller or bigger.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's their entire shtick. Same with Fordair. Same with Sakura. Yeah.
Yeah, these
Sakura
corporations are
does
pretty
commission.
much
Sakura does commissions, so like it's
the
like their fault.
Astrocraft
It's
version
like
of
a
Apple.
decent thing.
Different, but like,
Apples.
you know, Fordair and Interstellar. It's it caters to a market
then-
that might exist. The big might, but like I don't know. I can probably sell the Vital Balls again and probably have more sales.
The Beetle cheese.
Sell
They'll change
shares
the
of your
detail
company.
Shares of
and
the
have the
company.
audacity
Yeah,
to
sell
call
shares
it.
of the company, and every time someone buys something, you give them zero Astro coins.
Tell you what,
So
I'll
they
leave it at
gain
that.
nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, they gain absolutely jack shit.
That's
they
already
they
that's
get
just
1%,
credits.
1% share, and they get a thank you for buying a share.
This was not supposed to be this big. I did.
Why are you trying to ram into the back of the Forte?
In the back of my mind,
The
you
Ford
die.
Forte.
Well, I don't know what this guy is doing. This Futali Mac guy. What is LeBron doing? What are you doing, LeBron?
Oh, the Bamcha table.
GQX's like
Yeah, boy.
stream is just white.
Yeah.
Are you in heaven?
What?
What? GQUUUX. His stream. It's just pure white.
Which one? Mine?
Is he streaming?
No, you're not GQQQUUX. He was streaming Is this table from Community Day or whatever?
No, it's
Flying
the
saucer.
bump chat table, not just from community day.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, the
and
mini
Mitch
throng
table, the band guy table or whatever.
You should definitely look down and press the gyro button.
Supposed to be working on areas today, and now I'm here.
World in areas is
I'm not
hash day.
expecting a good time with this at all. Fact.
Everyone gets destroyed.
I had productive things to do. It is now 5:21 p.m.
Yep.
Yeah.
Smoking crack.
It's so hard for my ship to like tilt all the way upwards. Can y'all do that?
I mean, fully
yeah.
upwards is like sometimes for some reason it's more hard and sometimes it isn't.
My ship can just not. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's sometimes you need to
Yeah.
like rejoin or respawn. For
Yeah.
some that happens.
No.
As soon as I
No,
start complaining about it, it starts working.
No, because when you roll, your gyros get reset. Once you level out, it kind of just
Does that?
destroys. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the explanation.
Yeah. Don't you have to press control or whatever to level out, or is it just normal?
Gyro.
Levels out.
Gyro.
Yeah, because if I press L right now, my gyros are like freaking out. Like I can see it twitch, but it doesn't want to.
Twitch. Like the Rainbow Six operator.
What? No, that's not the. That's the streaming platform.
There is a Rainbow Six operator named Twitch. She has a radio
Oh.
Your
control.
gyros become
Are you talking about
docile.
the Jinxie guy? I don't know. I've never played Rainbow Six.
Rainbow
Never.
Six
I
is free now.
never plan on doing it.
Rainbow Six.
This is my perimeter. I'm my perimeter. It's me.
That's that giant like circle in the sky. It's controlling the thing below.
Yeah.
This is my perimeter. I'm my perimeter. It's me. And I shall not abandon my post till I am properly relieved.
Thou shalt show no fear.
In the mighty
In the
eyes of the
mighty
Lord,
eyes
I
of
shall
our
hold my post. This is where I make
What
my
ship
stand.
is this? Is this the thingamajigger
I'm my perimeter.
or whatever?
And my perimeter is me.
Boom.
You have to run into it.
Looks like the Mercury kind of ships from Star Citizen, but the engines aren't rotated.
Engine start.
Kind of looks like
No problem.
like the Rocinante. Oh my
Do
bad.
you have to run into it?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I
The
keep
second
forgetting
time.
it doesn't.
You are doing it
Bad boy.
intentionally.
It kind of looks like the Rocinante when it's docked.
You're getting
versus,
5 big bombs. Boom. Boom.
The Donager.
You know, we haven't seen the fog in a while.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
It
because Hydra hasn't been active.
resembles the Rosie in the sense that it's a vertical ship, but not really.
Yeah, I always find it like really weird because whenever they're flying horizontally, they're always like on their side. The Roshi pilots.
They're on their backs, yeah, because the floor is towards the engine.
But like, if you're upside down, does the blood not still run to your head?
They're not upside down. They're on their back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. Cause the magnetic boots, right? Like you click it together and boom, you're walking on any wall. Does that not still feel weird to like be on your side, but walking?
What?
Because it's magnets, yeah.
You're not in. So if you're using mag boots, there's no acceleration. You're not in gravity. It wouldn't feel weird to be on your side because there is no side. There is no up or down.
You just like the only weird thing technically would be feeling is trying to pull the magnet off.
Did I hear like a millisecond of the Oh! I knew it. I knew you're. Oh my god.
Top 5 Scadias Jumpscare. Scadi alert.
Número 5. Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy Fazbear? Someone is getting flashbacks.
Oh, yo, what?
from
LeBron,
Afghanistan.
why yo, LeBron, cut it out, man. I don't know. What would that even feel like?
Why are you wondering?
Get out!
I think that's a better question here.
No reason.
May not have
Skibidi
used
toilet.
answering for.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, shut up.
Bear, shut up.
Oh, that's only 1 second later.
That's not me. That's not me.
Does anyone have a recording of that one time ACFC played Among Us?
I do remember it, but I didn't. I don't have any footage from it.
That's where Kosomogo came from. Where's
I did try to make a second Among Us game through, but no one showed up.
I want to make an Among Us meta break. Like,
Who made that mess? You can't.
alright, SWAT.
All right, bro.
Oh. I. Okay.
Can you collide with the drink? Oh, that's a huge drink. That's like a jug.
The chug jug.
Oh, it's also not on the ground. Shut. Is the thing anchored? Like, why is it?
Jug.
It looks like it's moving ever so slightly. This can't possibly be 2,000 parts, right? There can be some more detail put into this. 1, 2. This guy has a plate and a drink, and whoever's sitting here has a cup to their side and
man,
2
how the fuck
plates.
did I get
Oh,
here?
never mind. There's a stool right there.
Oh no.
Yep, this table is from 2022. Wait, I'm sinking. Hold on. No, I'm sinking. Oh my god.
Gravity.
Oh,
Oh
whoa.
my god.
Camera.
Mm.
Nope.
Yo,
Bro, got
what's
caught in the
up?
act. Bro,
I found a
why-
gem.
Bro, it's recording us.
You look in the sky.
That.
It's like real quick.
Oh my gosh! What is that?
Deep
meta
Space Crusaders meta break.
Giant purple. It's like a meta rectangle.
Like an actual proper
Game
meta.
brick.
Like an actual proper meta, not what those new people calling sub metas, and calling
Oh,
old
do
guidelines
you want
ships as sub
do
metas.
you want to see my meta brick? His name is Laser Guy. You want to see him?
What?
pulled over from Bounty 14?
This thing has 9 lasers.
I would not be surprised.
Look at my meta brick, guys. It's from like 3 months ago.
I
Alright,
remember
get
came
that.
out a few times.
No, just despawn already. Don't even leave safe zone. Just despawn.
What's up, guys?
Don't even leave safe zone. Just
Is this
despawn at
tough?
that point. A
This is
fighter
tough.
can't take you down. A micro fighter, not a normal fighter. A micro one.
That's not
a
even a
little-
meta break.
A racer can take me
That's
down.
neither a meta nor a brick. That's just like flying engine.
It's just a thing. It's also constantly going up.
Oh, it's the
I
katana.
got the bane of.
Oh my gosh! Stop touching me!
What?
So it needs
Get
to
your
clip
hand
this.
off my thigh!
What?
No one is touching you.
Is it okay if I touch you?
Okay.
Can I ram into ships?
For technically you can, but you shouldn't.
Oh, I remember I rammed into this, like, I don't know if it was a Star Destroyer, but it was a really wide and a really like not not long one or whatever. And I like rammed into the back of it so fast that I went through the engine and came out the other side.
Yeah,
So
it do
are
that
we
Storm Sun.
confessing to breaking the rules?
It was outside. It was outside safe zone actually.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Poor thing.
It was.
What?
Interesting how much the safe zone shrinks when someone's ramming something.
No,
Yeah.
I was literally in orbit of Gauss. It was outside. It was outside. It was like a convoy. I think maybe someone here remembers that. No.
I don't
No
know.
one's defending you, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, you have to trust.
Anyways,
You have to trust
for me, it has gotten late, so I will just cut the stream and go to sleep.
There was like a